Tune in, tune in, tune in. The Black Hair Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura, love is more, and purpose is about saving time. I am JRX36, and this is an All Ages Alliance production. Yeah, we about to hop straight up in this box and go back in time. Let's go. Tune in. The Black Hair Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. I am JRX36, and this is an All Ages Alliance. Woo! Tune in. Ow. Tune in. The Black Hair Party presents the Real Talk Show. We talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura, love is a more, and purpose is about saving time. I am JRX36. This is an All Ages Alliance production. Yeah. We about to hop straight up in it. We're gonna finish yesterday's video that got cut short because I accidentally unplugged the whole computer by trying to adjust the screen. So here we go. Without any further ado, let's hop in this time machine. And let's pick right back up where we left off. Right? If you're the leader and you're making yourself responsible for one thing or another, if it's not successful, it's on you. It's on you, right? It's on you. Blame yourself, right? And if you blame yourself, then you can fix it. If you're blaming others, you can't fix other people, but you can fix whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm using the word blame for the lack of a better word, but it's not necessarily really about blaming. It's about taking ownership. So take ownership. Now, if you can accept the word blame, then you are at a whole other level, because the word blame may trigger some of you. But if you can accept the word blame, you are at a whole other level. But it's really taking ownership. Come on, Papa, come on. You can fix whatever it is that you're doing. I am comfortable delegating tasks to others. Yeah. And what I've realized is the clearer I am about what I'm doing, then the easier it is for me to delegate. But if I don't have clarity as to what I'm doing, then it's harder to delegate. If I don't have clarity as to what I'm doing. So being able to visualize both positive visualization and negative visualization allows me to have better clarity. Come on, Papa, come on. Allows me to have better clarity and allows me to have clear instructions for those around me, and then it makes it easier to delegate. But if you ain't got that clarity, I hope you got a job description, right? I hope you got some standard operating procedures. I value my own experience and wisdom. Yes. I value my own experience and wisdom. Yes. I've learned to love myself. I've learned to, hey, buddy, get that out your mouth. Come on. Nope, that's yucky. I have experiences that have shaped who I am, major experiences. They say a cat got 9 lives. I'm trying to test that. Avoid that, right? Avoid that. So I, through these experiences, I've developed a level of wisdom, a certain amount of wisdom that allows me to be a better communicator, be more agreeable and happy, like overall at ease, right? Like that. Confident, basically. That's what all my experiences have developed in me, is like a level of confidence. That seems like something that should be associated with wisdom. Like a wise, bitter person, like how wise are they really, right? How wise? All right, how many times did you answer yes? More than 10, you are consistently assertive and probably handle most situations well. So now, based on that, you realize there's a correlation, a relationship between being assertive and handling pressure, right? Handling pressure is about handling pressure. Come on, baby, come on. Excuse all the interruptions or all the distractions or all the sounds. But this is me doing my best, and I'm doing it with my children, because this is for my children, not just for me, not just for you. It's for my children, and my children are the ones that are making all these noises. So hopefully they'll appreciate their own sounds and be excited about watching themselves in a smaller form. But ultimately, if you listen carefully, you'll be able to listen to some gems And that applies to everybody. I'm listening to myself so I could hear some of the gems that are coming out so that I can integrate them into my operating system at the deepest level, because I want to be the best version of myself, I want my children to have the option of being the best versions of themselves. So this is just some content that can move you towards that direction, being your best self.
Whoa. Handling pressure is...
And you may need to figure out how to be able to focus despite the sounds and the babies and the dropping of stuff. But nonetheless, I'm doing my best.
It's kind of like synonymous with handling suffering. Like, how do you suffer? Like, can you handle pressure? Like, so yeah. So this is assertive, and look, we're gonna leave it at that. It looks like this video is gonna take us a little bit longer than we needed. But let's go. The next word's gonna be caring, and then we're gonna go down the list, right? So this is hey. Tune out. The Black Care Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura. Love is more, and purpose is about saving time. I am JRX36, and this is an all-age Lions production. Yeah. All right, Juju. So as you can see, Juju is getting all the way wired. Juju's all the way lit. Oh wait. Get back. Juju is all the way turned up. Jaden. Juju's all the way turned up. Can you go ahead and tune us out? And
Juju's about to get out.
The party has presented the Real Talk Show. We talk about friendship, love, and purpose. That was your host, JRX36, JVNXI, Jacob by you. And we will see you next time.
Later. Oh, careful, baby. Careful. Oh, baby. All right. Oh, right here. Oh, assertiveness. Let's get it. Video and my future self will comment on that. All right. So now we did assertiveness. Now let's just hop into caring, and we'll leave this timeline. And we'll create a new one. All right, you're going back down. We'll just create a new one for caring. So let's look up caring, and then we'll chop it up from there. We'll talk. Boom.
Chop it up means just talk. You're gonna share words broken up into pieces.
I hear you, boy. I hear you. But you gonna work with me or what? So IU over here, you know what I'm saying, wants to be carried, but should I be caring? I'm caring. Wow, I caring, but you gotta work with me here. Displaying kindness and concern for others. A caring and invaluable friend. Oh, what happened? I caring about you. The work or practice of looking after those unable to care for themselves, especially sick and elderly people. And how about little ones like you? Huh? Isn't it caring when I care about people like you? Little guys like you that can't wipe their own butts? Okay, no. Look, then that's where we go right back down. Yeah, so this is gonna be one of those days.
One of those nights.
One of those days. And we about to go to images, see what comes up under caring. Oh, Jacob, what we doing here? So when it comes to caring, I see all these. Should I be caring for you, baby? I caring. Hi, caring. Oh. Salute. Oh my gosh, you're such adorable boys. All right, what's this? Be kind, be proud, be involved, be safe, be the best you can be happy, be caring. I want to be caring. Oh, we are so caring. It's cool to be caring. It's important to know someone that's caring when you're having some sort of emotional disruption, because a caring person can help soothe, right? And sometimes we just need a friend to say a good word so that we can feel a little better, right?
right? That's all we need is a daddy to say something kind, right? Sharing is caring. So what do you share? You share love, you share resources, you share wisdom. Any of those things that you share are important. That's the kind thing to do. What's up, baby? That's the kind things to do. The basics of caring. So there's like a whole training on how to care. I mean, you would think it's just this. Oh, I see a lot of hands when I see caring. I mean, that's like all these images are displaying hands in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Well. Caring is the one. Let's go to the next one. Cleanliness. Cleanliness is an important virtue, right? Like, who wants to be all dirty? Who wants to be dirty, huh? Not me. Not me. Oh, am I not being caring? What happened, little guy? Little guy's not being helpful here. Cleanliness. What's up, baby? To be clean is to be civilized. Cleanliness in surrounding makes us very astounding. Be calm and maintain cleanliness. All right. So this is your last chance. Otherwise, we're gonna go wake up your mama so she can go handle you. Okay? We're gonna wake up your mama. Wake up your mama so she can handle you. We gotta wake up your mama. We're gonna wake up your mama. We're gonna wake up your mama. All them tears is the way that I use releasing his pressure. That's how he's handling his pressure. He cries. He cries. He feels the pressure of wanting to do something and not being able to accomplish it. And then he cries. And then those around him experience the pressure that he's releasing. And I'm trying, I'm practicing doing this Zoom. So unfortunately for my IU, I may have had to wake up his mama so she can handle. All right, so we're about to pause so that I may focus. Look, I had to pause so that I could give IU to his mommy so I could focus and pause this. And we'll be right back. Bessie, here's the baby. Oh, what was that? That was the door. Loud. And we're back. So I had to go wake up mama because Jacob IU had some other mission in mind. All right, so cleanliness in the society. The society should be kept always clean as it gives bad impression to other people. Many elder people get diseases due to garbage thrown by other people. Cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You heard that before. Teaching cleanliness at school. I remember growing up, my memories of my mother is of her cleaning and making food and watching babies. And that's like the bulk of my memories. Her in the kitchen cooking, her cleaning, or her watching babies, or making cake, or making food to sell, or it's something along those lines. Those are good memories to have. That means my mom was a hard worker, doing her best to provide for her family, and I want to be like my mother. Cleanliness, the first law of health. Yes. If you have the choice, wouldn't you choose to be clean? Wouldn't cleanliness be your choice? It'd be my choice. You never know what you have until you clean your room. Do you clean your room? Do you make your bed? Do you have a bed? Bed's not required. Some people might find that offensive. Why would you ask if you have a bed? Well, because not everybody maybe wants a bed. And I wanted to bring attention to the fact that it's okay to not have a bed. You know, I've been sleeping on the floor or hard surfaces for like 7-8 years now. It could be either a mat or the straight floor, like tile. I love tile because tile is very cool. So if it's hot outside, you can lay on tile and you'll feel good. But bed is not a requirement. You know, at least for me, the bed doesn't do me so good. The harder the surface, the better for me. I'd like a bed of stone one day, like a platform bed of marble. That'd be nice. The clean person is not the one that runs away from dirt, but the one who takes time and effort to tidy up a dirty environment. You heard it here first. Introduction. Cleanliness is not a necessity, but a way of life. Both personal hygiene and clean surroundings promote healthy living. Being aware of how to maintain cleanliness is very important, just like a child takes its first steps and learns to walk. Yes. Cleanliness is the most important virtue of human life. Did you hear that? Cleanliness is the most important virtue of human life. It protects us from many diseases. We can also call it the basis of human life. It reveals human nature, way of life, ideas. In daily life, we must understand the importance of cleanliness ourselves and also inculcate the habit of cleanliness in our children. It is very important to pay full attention to the cleanliness of the places around you. Make it a habit to take special care of cleanliness in both the place where you work and where you live. Okay. So especially in a time like today, 2021, cleanliness is super important. It is important. So-called 2020 is super important because of this thing that's going around that's making everybody not feel well. And the best way to protect against that is to be clean. You know, at the place where I work, we sanitize every day, and you just got to keep clean. Wash your hands. You know, keep clean. Important to keep up with your area. There is no excuse for the opposite of cleanliness. There's no excuse. None. We got running water. We have soap. We got paper towels, which we shouldn't be using so much paper towels. And this can become a little controversial now. Is like, so should kids do chores? I think kids should do chores, especially if they want to do chores, or especially if you're able to create the conditions for them to want to do chores. Now, if it gets to the point where you're forcing them, to the point where they are intentionally sabotaging whatever it is that you're asking them. For instance, you ask them to wash dishes and they purposely not wash the dishes correctly, or they intentionally leave food on the plate, or you ask them to clean something and rather than cleaning, they just push the dirt around and hide it. Like, if you're in that situation, you may be defeating the purpose of what you're trying to do. You know, I grew up in a house where my mother did pretty much the bulk of the cleaning. At best, we probably helped her pick up or organize a little bit, like pick up our stuff that may not be where it's supposed to be. But she did the real cleaning. And a lot of people thought that she was doing me a disservice because I wasn't getting practice doing chores or cleaning per se. But what I could tell you is that I saw her example, and when I got older, I had an expectation of cleanliness, and if there was no one else to do it, I decided to do it. Now, did I know how to do it great in the beginning? No, but I've gotten better over time. Am I the best now? No, but I've gotten a lot better over time. And my mother didn't make me clean. However, she gave me an expectation of what clean is. And then I do my best now to keep up. And fortunately, you know, I live around individuals that my partner here, she cleans. So she does a good job keeping up, keeping the house clean. Now, organized a little bit different. It's a challenge because we have so many little ones and they have so many toys. So it is a challenge to keep up with all the toys. But in terms of cleanliness, yeah, we clean. Not so good for the environment. Okay, so look, we're talking about cleanliness, and then this here shows up. I don't know that it has anything to do with cleanliness, but we're gonna read it. It's called The Powerful Woman. The powerful woman faces the reality of her circumstances head on, direct. Instead of being manipulated by them, she stands strong in her truth. She's not a victim, that's right. So she stands firm and strong in her truth. She focuses steadfastly on the prize, on the destination, on the target, on the ultimate aim, on the definite purpose. She refuses to allow the circumstances to determine her destiny. She decides what they mean. That's right. So she takes ownership of her perspective, of her perception, and she comes up with her own interpretation of what all she's experiencing means. She empowers her family and her community with a different story that she has crafted from the power of her own intention. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's see this one, and then we'll move on to the next one. So personal cleanliness. This looks like some basic hygiene. We must brush our teeth. You should brush your teeth after eating,
Upon
floss if
waking,
necessary, after eating.
or sleeping.
We must bathe every day. We must comb out our hair, unless you got locks. We must eat healthy foods. We must throw rubbish in a dustbin. We must throw trash in a garbage can. We must read and write every day. Oh, reading and writing is personal hygiene. Interesting. I guess it clears or cleans or declutters your thoughts. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Today we just going, virtual for virtual. We did assertiveness yesterday. We did caring today. We did cleanliness. Now let's do commitment. Ooh, what a big word. Commitment.
Are you
a commitment phobe? Are you a commitment phobe? Come on, tell me the truth. Are you a commitment phobe? Commitment. Let's see what it says. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. Abraham Lincoln. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. So when you make a commitment, it's like you're making a contract. When you make a commitment, it's like you are letting the other person know in whom you are committing to that you are going to focus attention and or time or energy on a specific issue or person or relationship. The hierarchy of commitment. Commitment. I will do it. I will lead others to do it. That's the highest level of commitment. Compliance. I have to do it. I can do it when I am told to. So there's commitment at the highest level. Under commitment is compliance, meaning like you're just going along with it. So to go along with it is not as personal or is not as
committed?
The degree of the relationship or the intensity of the relationship or the relationship is not at the same level when you have a commitment. Compliance is like you just following along. There's not like buy-in in compliance. Compliance is like you just going along, not necessarily because you want to, but because you've been told.
Yeah, so commitment, there's like an internal motivation. You're internally motivated. It suggests that there's an internal motivation that is causing you to just not just want to do it. I mean, not just do it, but to want to do it. Compliance suggests that you may be motivated extrinsically. Someone is expecting something of you, and therefore you're complying. Not necessarily because you're fully motivated, but because someone else is causing you to do what it is that you're doing.
Told to. Complain. Why should I do it if nobody says so? And then non-committal, condemn. I will not do it. I will influence others. Ooh. So this is the level of commitment according to, I guess, Yahoo maybe. I don't know where we got. Yeah, I guess we Yahoo searching today.
So, who do you want to have around? Do you want to have around people that are committed, people that are compliant, people that are complainers, or people that are condemners? There's no like best case. Well, there's always a best case scenario, but that's going to be relative to the individual. But what I meant to say is that one isn't necessarily better than the other. It's dependent on the specifics of the situation. There are benefits to being around with individuals who are condemners. It shows you their perspective, and if you acknowledge their perspective and find the truth in what it is that they're expressing and make the necessary changes, then you can improve on whatever it is getting done. There's a benefit to having complainers. Complainers are going to tell you the sore spots. They're going to tell you the areas that need improvement.
They may not express it in a way that's maybe comfortable to you. However, they will give you facts or opinions that matter ultimately, especially if they're part of the experience. Their input matters. Their experience is valid. There's a benefit to having individuals that comply, and there's a benefit to having individuals that commit. Now, one may say, well, it's better to have a bunch of people committed. Yes, it is. Now, that may create other situations, like there may be jealousy amongst those that are committed, because then you have to be conscious of what their experience is. If one's having a better experience because they feel they may be getting certain privileges, that may cause others to have some sort of emotion about that then you'll have to handle. But nonetheless, the more we know, the better it is, and the more we'll grow. Yahoo searching a day. Commitment. Let's see. Financial commitment, a pledge to pay either at a certain future date or over a specific period. Appears under liabilities in the balance sheet. Partners in a new company. Yeah, so even, we make commitments to our loved ones. We make commitments to our friends, to our business partners. Commitment is basically making some sort of agreement, giving some sort of context to some future moment. Like it's saying, listen, I'm committed to do X, Y, Z tomorrow or later. And I expect this, and that. So the commitment creates expectations. And to the degree that you're committed to individuals who have a good word, then to that degree, you should have positive experiences, and you should be able to manifest and experience the reality that you want to experience. So commitment can be related to money. Commitment can be related to people. I mean, you can be committed to a place. You can be committed to ideas. You can be committed to actions. I mean, you can be committed to nearly anything. It's whatever you're going to give your time to, whatever you're giving your attention to over time. And what are you committed to? What have you decided to commit to? What are you focused on? And when you commit, it begins to develop loyalty. And over time, the more or the longer the commitment, and the more follow through you have on the specifics of what is getting done, then to that degree, you'll develop loyalty with the people that are involved. Commitment. The moment one definitely commits oneself and then providence moves. What's up with my reading today? JRX 36. Slow down. Slow down, homie. Commitment. The moment one definitely commits oneself and then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issue from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no man or woman could have dreamed would have come his or her way. That's commitment. So when you commit it and you're taking action, good things start to happen. You begin to build momentum, and you get a snowball effect. That means something small grows, and then it becomes, that which you expected and the more. That's a quote on commitment. Let's see this one. Back. Oh, that's Jordan shooting a basketball. That's commitment. Commitment is a big thing, especially when it comes to relationships. People often have expectations about the people that they're in relationship with. They would like a commitment. All right, 25 commitment quotes that makes you loyal. Oh, so now we back on loyal, making me think of D Steezy, Mr. Loyalty himself, right? All right, set the standard. Stop expecting others to show you love, acceptance, commitment, and respect when you don't even show that to yourself. And that's it. We'll leave it at that for today. This has been an All Ages Alliance production, and we about to tune all the way out. Tune out. The Black Care Party has presented. Rewind. Tune out, tune out, tune out. The Black Hair Party has presented the Real Talk Show. We talked about this, that, and the other. I am your host, JRX36, and this is an All Ages Alliance production. Dos, cinco. See ya. Till next time. We'll pick up where we left off and we'll finish this video on the next Box in the Box. Take care. And IU will be here tomorrow, hopefully. He's been sleeping, and I know he really wishes he was here. He gets so excited at the intro and the outro. So I'll be sure to bring him on tomorrow so that he could do his thing. And plus, he's talking to his future self in baby language. And, if you look in the box, that's IU in the grown form. Because we've been doing this through time, right? This is what this is about. It's about time traveling. And every time we get in the box, we time traveling. And that's what this is about. So I will see you next time. Safe travels.